Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Mellow Monday. It's really mellow outside right now. In fact, the sun is just barely creeping above the horizon right now. So if it seems like I'm in the dark a little bit, maybe I am. But no, it's just that it's a beautiful, beautiful morning. But hey, lake effect rain showers are on the way, and maybe some heavy ones. So we got to be watching out for those today. But what we're really watching out for is our psalm reading for this coming Sunday, Psalm 37. We'll be doing the first 9 verses. But I'm going to tell you right now, you got to read the entire psalm. It's 40 verses long. Why is it so long? Well, it's, again, one of those acrostic psalms where every 2 verses are like a doublet. So 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6. But each one of those verses begins with a successive letter of the Hebrew alphabet. So, we have quite a few of those psalms within our scriptures. So it's kind of a neat way of putting it together. But this one's a little weird. Let me just read the first couple verses. Do not fret because of the wicked. Do not be envious of wrongdoers, for they will soon fade away like the grass and wither like the green herbs. So, wait a minute, this is a psalm? What's going on? Sounds more like a proverb to me. Hey, he's actually quoting from Proverbs 23. Yeah, this psalm in a couple places echoes Psalm or Proverbs 23. So it's classified as a wisdom psalm. Now, what is going on in this psalm that's so important for you and for me? As you read through it, you see this constant theme of, the wicked, they're getting their way. And man, that makes me mad. Well, how come they're getting away with that, God? Don't you often think that or ask that question even out loud? Why do all the bad people seem to get away with murder? And it really does eat you up on the inside. What this psalm tells us to do with its word of wisdom is, hey, slow down, cool your jets. Don't let that eat you up. Trust in the Lord and do good, so you will live in the land and enjoy security. Take delight in the Lord, and He will give you the desires of your heart. In other words, don't let this stuff going on around you eat you to death. Don't let it do that. The actual words that are in the Revised Standard Version for fret, the actual words in the Hebrew have the whole meaning of burning up on the inside with rage. Don't do that. Don't let these people get to you like that. Don't let what's happening around the world get to you like that. Put your trust in God. God's going to come through, all right? God will come through. Now, you may not see it right away, and I wanted to point out a verse that comes much later. It's verse 25, not a part of our reading. But remember, I said, read the whole thing. It's good. I have been young, and now I'm old, and yet I have not seen the righteous forsaken or their children begging bread. They are ever giving liberally and lending, and their children become a blessing. So what this psalm tells us is, okay, cool your jets. Don't let it eat you up on the inside. But at the same time, live in response to what you see going around that you don't like. Live in response to the wicked and the evil ones. And your response is to love. Love, give generously. Be a blessing to others. So this is a pretty cool psalm to start the week off, because maybe we often find ourselves in these very situations that we are just so angered at the bad stuff that's happening around us, and we can't understand why people get away with it. Well, they do. They just do. And what this psalm tells us is, don't let it destroy you, because if you do, it'll destroy you from the inside out. You will burn up from the inside out. Don't let that happen. Instead, take a positive approach to life. And that's why it is such a wonderful psalm for us, a wisdom psalm Psalm 37, which we'll be reading for this coming Sunday. All right, well, yeah, I just wonder why we have to get all this rain all of a sudden, and it just keeps coming and coming and coming, never seems to stop. But you know something? I'm not going to let it get to me. I'm going to let the sun shine in my life. God's blessings be with you.